TikTok turns this college gymnast into a millionaire at the age of 19. So, Louisiana State University gymnast Olivia Dunn boasts more than 5.6 million fans on TikTok and 1.9 million on Instagram, and has companies clamoring to offer her lucrative deals. So, who knew handstands could pay so well? A college gymnast has somersaulted her way into the Millionaires Club after flaunting her floor skills on TikTok. Olivia Dunn, 19, has racked more than 5.6 million fans on the social media app and has companies clamoring to offer her endorsement deals. The backflipping blonde, who tumbles for Louisiana State University, began capitalizing on her social media success last June after the NCAA voted to lift name, image, and likeness restrictions which had prohibited college athletes from profiting off themselves. Last August, Dunn signed with WME Sports, the same agency that represents Serena Williams and Novak Djokovic. I think the tennis person has made more than $1 million in the 12 months since. The agency has since helped Dunn land lucrative collaborations with fashion chains Forever 21 and American Eagle, according to Forbes. The TikToker also signed a deal with activewear company Viore, said to be worth in the mid six figures, which is crazy. But Dunn is playing down her new sports superstar status. I just want to be a role model to young girls. I want to set a good example. I'm kinda just going with the flow and it's very exciting, she told her audience on TikTok. So earlier this week, the Post reported that Dunn and a bevy of other college athletes are currently being hotly pursued by big name brands for plum endorsement deals after the end of NIL restrictions. So many of the companies, including American Eagle, primarily target Gen Z consumers, meaning college athletes with their fit bodies and young social media followings are perfectly primed to become brand sponsors. A few of these kids have really cut through in a big way and it moves the needle on social engagements, Craig Bromers, the CMO of American Eagle, told the Post. I've done, he enthused she's an outstanding gymnast from an SEC school, but she has an authentic, optimistic persona on social media, and she looks great in a pair of American Eagle jeans. That to me is the magic we've been looking for as we explore this brave new world of NIL. And Dunn is certainly keeping up her end of the deals, frequently showing off clothing by Forever 21, American Eagle, and Viore on TikTok as well as on her Instagram page, where she boasts 1.9 million followers. Given that her audience is only likely to grow online, she's already primed to snag several more endorsements in the coming months, potentially eclipsing the earnings of other athletes who are already household names. But Dunn is devoted to remaining at the top of her game as a gymnast and won't be distracted by her social media side hustle. The talented teen was a member of the USA gymnastics team in 2017 before competing at the national championships the following year. She was subsequently offered a full scholarship to Louisiana State University and is set to start her junior year there this fall. And the thing is, I think it's really cool to see someone end up making like a lot of money from these sponsorship deals. The only thing is, I think it'd be more worth it to her if she were to structure some of these deals where she gets like a kickback. So what I mean by this, like let's use this example if you stumble upon this. If she ends up becoming like a brand ambassador for like let's just say a supplement company like Gorilla Mind, right? Which is owned by More Place More Dates. If she were to basically become one of the sponsored athletes, one, they'd probably pay her to just be an athlete for them, but then also she would get like a kickback, meaning she'll end up actually having her own promo code for every time one of her fans wants to buy the same supplements that she uses from Gorilla Mind, right? And that could end up becoming like a very lucrative, recurring income stream for herself that does not rely on these sponsorship deals. So even though she can make like $1 million, in the 12 months from these sponsorship deals, if she doesn't get like a sponsorship deal, that's kind of like an issue, right? But if she were to end up basically having her own like affiliate link for like a company like Gorilla Mind, she could easily be making like $50,000, $100,000 per month every single month through her fans buying the same supplements that she ends up using, which is like in terms of like a long-term income stream perspective, it might be a lot better option. Or for her to just basically create her own product and sell it. Because the whole sponsorship thing is cool, but if those sponsors goes away, what are you going to do for income? Like, how are you going to end up basically replacing that income? Because we're talking like multiple six figures, seven figure plus of sponsorship deals. How are you going to replace that income? It's going to be pretty hard. But if you have some sort of like affiliate link or selling your own product, that might be something worthwhile. Either way, she should really manage her money in a way where she has no debt, she has a good emergency fund, and she has money going towards her retirement so that if anything were to happen, she doesn't actually have to worry about anything financially speaking. Right? Because here's the thing, she could set up her finances for like the next couple years and literally never have to worry about anything money ever again, right? If she structures it right. And then she could basically not really care too much about how much she's making per year from sponsors because if she has basically no bills other than like utilities and insurance and taxes, she doesn't really got to worry about anything. So if you want to learn how to like get out of debt and master your money, go to 4newbucks.com or learn how to get debt free down below. Either way, I think it's really cool to see all these young people making a lot of money when for the previous like how many years all these college athletes were getting completely screwed over by these schools. Like so many of these schools were literally making billions of dollars from all these college athletes, and now these college athletes are actually able to generate money and actually potentially live a really, really good life, even if they were not able to go pro. So it'd be pretty cool to see.